Good day, everyone, and welcome back to Orlando Bound 2022 here on Adventures with Parker. In today's episode, Mike and I will be traveling to a galaxy far, far away, shrink down to the size of a toy in Andy's backyard, jump into the whimsical world of a Mickey Mouse cartoon, and get the VIP Rockstar experience as we explore Disney's Hollywood studios. But not everything is as glitzy and glamorous as it seems, because we experience our fair share of road bumps along the way. Also in this episode, I'll be giving a short review on Genie Plus, and we finish our day by park hopping to Magic Kingdom for some night rides and dinner at Casey's Corner. Our cinematic and dramatic adventure awaits. So without any further ado, let the adventures begin. We're heading down the Grand Avenue, and just beyond that tunnel is Galaxy's Edge. We'll film our first reveal of the land. So excited. I mean, you're not really all that into Star Wars, but I think you're so excited. I think you're going to be impressed. I think I'm going to be impressed. So unfortunately, Rise of the Resistance is closed, but while we're here in Galaxy's Edge, let's do Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run. There it is. Oh, wow. That's cool. Oh, it's making all sorts of noises. Hey, this is probably one of the coolest queues I've ever seen. And I know it's not even the best one in this land. Oh, there's so many cool details to look at. I love it.
I am Hondo Onaka, and this is Onaka Transport Solutions. Today, I am offering the opportunity of a lifetime. I need flight crews to transport this valuable merchandise across the galaxy. Pilots to navigate, engineers to operate the ship, and gunners to defend the shipments. And that is where you come in. Chewbacca, my fine furry friend! Yes, as we agreed. You let us use the ship, we'll get you the supplies you need. It's a win-win. You help the resistance, and I get all the profits.
Alright, we're about to board the Falcon. Looks like we're engineers. I don't know what that is. Wow, look at this. Unfortunately, I lost a few clips here, but Smuggler's Run was pretty fun overall. That said, we would have enjoyed it a lot more if we were assigned a different position. All engineers have to do is hit a few buttons, and it honestly seems like we got the short end of the stick, especially after we essentially did the same thing the previous day on Mission Space. Nevertheless, the queue and pre-show were super well done, and the experience of riding the Millennium Falcon was a dream come true. Whoa, stuff to look at everywhere here. Oh my goodness. I think we're in the First Order area now though. Bad guys, so to speak. Alright, so we are currently in line for Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. Today is a very busy day here at Hollywood Studios, and we decided to splurge and get Genie Plus. We haven't used it for any of our other days, but everything we want to do has a 100 plus minute wait, so we're like, yeah, we don't want to wait. We'll let you know how it is and our experience of it. I guess so far our initial thoughts, we because you have to book your time, it's kind of annoying that you gotta wait. I think it's a 90-minute, 120-minute window before you can book your next one.
Yeah, and the earliest thing we could get was like 6 o'clock.
Yeah, well 5:25 is our Tower of Terror reservation. That's the one we knew we had to do, so we booked that one first. maybe we should have been more strategic, but I don't know, if we waited, that might not have been available later. I don't know, we have it, we'll tell you more as the day progresses. Train is coming in.
Testing. Wait, what could possibly go wrong?
Oh no! I must have hit that track switch! This is all my fault! Oh no! It's jumping the track! Minnie, let's get that runaway train!
Hurry, hurry, hurry! Step right up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls!
There they are!
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh, excellent! You're all waltzing so beautifully together. We have one crazy round. By my side.
Okay, we just got off our first ride on Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, and oh my goodness, what a cute, just adorable, and just, I don't know, it's such a fun ride all the way around.
It was so funny.
Yeah, like there were some really hilarious moments in there, and it was just, it was a good time. Okay, next up, in another brand new land for both of us, is Toy Story Land, where we can find Slinky Dog Dash.
There we go, Slinky Dog, full of new toys.
Oh, I wish Slinky Dog would slow down. He's making me dizzy.
So I don't know if I'm supposed to be sharing this, but we have some top secret plans for how this roller coaster works. Don't tell anyone. And for those of you counting along at home, Slinky Dog Dash will be my 50-second roller coaster credit.
Here we go.
Okay, so we did Slinky Dog Dash. It was a fun coaster, but not really worth the wait.
Yeah.
Like, I'm glad we did it, but I don't think I would wait that long again for it. Like, I would... Like,
Hindsight, I could have skipped it and done it another time as a...
yeah. Also, they didn't have Squeaky at the end. I don't know what happened, but he didn't move and he didn't sing for us, so slightly disappointed there. Alrighty, we are heading back into Batuu because we think we might have some luck with Rise of the Resistance now. It was closed earlier and had a long line earlier, and now it's still a long line, but at least it's manageable. We'll see. Of course, as soon as we get here, it's down again. We're not having luck today. We're gonna wait a few minutes and see if we can get in. We'll see what happens.
BB-8, is everyone assembled? Good. Shouldn't you be in flight prep? Recruits, thank you for joining the cause. A covert resistance team led by my friend Finn has infiltrated a first-order Star Destroyer that is now headed to this system. Your outpost on Batuu is no longer safe. We have transports waiting to take you to General Organa's secret base on Pucara.
That's right. BB-8's up there.
Personnel, this is your final.
Okay, so things have been a little hectic the past couple minutes for us. So let's start off with the Rise of the Resistance. So the ride itself is impressive, and I think the experience overall, especially with different pre-shows, was really cool. The wait was a little much. We waited, what, 4 hours in total?
4 hours.
And I know everyone says Rise of the Resistance is a must-do, but if it's 4 hours, no. It's great. It's an amazing ride. If you can do it, do it. Don't wait 4 hours for it. That's our opinion. But then after that, we rushed over because we got to use Genie Plus for the first time today. All of our reservations were in the evening, so we got to do Rock and Roller Coaster, which is a great ride as always. The only thing that was weird is that they didn't run the pre-show. Like, they put us in the room, and then like as soon as it started, we were already moving on to the next one. That was kind of weird. I don't know what that was about. And now we're doing our second Genie Plus reservation here at Tower of Terror, which is my personal favorite ride, and one of yours too. Yeah, so we're excited, and then after that we might go to another park and see what we can do there. Alright, so we are back in Star Wars Galaxy's Edge once again, and I got myself some green milk. Michael, you didn't get any, but you did try it. You didn't like it?
It tastes like medicine to me.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna drink it. I don't mind it, it's good. It doesn't taste like medicine. Crazy boy. Just kidding, I love you. Don't look at me like that. I love you.
He's crazy.
It's good. No, it's got some nice tropical, like fruity flavors. So it's nice. This is the non-alcoholic version, by the way. I was really considering getting the boozy one, but it was too expensive for my taste, and we're gonna be getting drinks tomorrow at our dessert party. So yeah, I decided to be economical. And with my green milk in hand, we are now walking down Grand Avenue on our way to leave the park and spend the rest of our evening at Magic Kingdom. Okay, before we scoot on over to Magic Kingdom, let's talk about Genie Plus. Honestly, I kind of regret getting it. Because reservations fill up so fast and we didn't purchase it until 2 hours after park opening, most of the reservations were gone. And the ones that were still available were for later in the day. It did help us out with Tower of Terror and Rock and Roller Coaster, but $15 for 2 rides seems like a ripoff to me. Now, we maybe could have gotten a few more reservations for Muppet Vision and one of the shows, but being stuck in the Rise of the Resistance queue, we couldn't really do that. And those attractions don't get long queues anyways. Oh, and side note, while we're talking about Rise, that queue is awful. I've heard so many people rave about how impressive the queue is and how it's worth the wait no matter what, but here's the thing. The pre-shows are next level and are truly part of the experience. But the rest of the queue is kind of minimally themed, and you're basically standing in these dark concrete caves for hours on end. Being stuck in that queue kind of took a toll on our mental health and really put a damper on the day. Now, if we had purchased Genie Plus as soon as it was available, maybe our luck would have been better. But as it was, I don't think it was worth it, unless maybe if I got an individual lightning lane for Rise. But yeah, we didn't use Genie Plus for any other day. Mind you, Mike and I stayed at each park from rope drop to close, but by being smart about how we structured our days, we got to do everything we wanted to do, so there was no need for it on this trip. Okay, so we made it to the Magic Kingdom, and we have forgotten to eat all day. Like, the last thing we had was like a breakfast sandwich from the hotel at, 7 in the morning?
About that, yeah.
Yeah, so we are here at Casey's Corner, but it is incredibly busy right here because I guess we forgot that fireworks were a thing. So yeah, it's really crowded around this part of the park. So we mobile ordered, we're just waiting to pick it up, and then we're gonna scurry off to a far corner, far away from all that chaos. We're so hungry. So Michael and I both went with the 1971 meal, which comes with a cheese and bean hot dog. I forget the official name of it, but there's cheese and beans.
Chili and beef.
Chili and beans.
Chili and cheese.
It's a chili cheese dog, guys. That's what it is. It comes with fries, a drink, and a cake pop. And we are hungry, so we are going to devour this. Okay, so we just did a ride on Big Thunder Mountain Railroad, and it was unlike any other ride I've done before because we did it during the fireworks.
Yeah, it was so cool.
It was so pretty, and going up the second lift hill, there's this moment that would have been picture perfect, except, you know, I film everything on my phone, and I'm just so scared that one wrong bump, my phone's gonna go flying, so I typically don't bring out my camera on like fast-paced rides like that. But I mean, I had the memories. We had the picture in our heads, and it was just beautiful.
It was like what you see on like the magazines, like the travel magazines. Yeah,
it was that.
It was that, but we were there.
Yeah.
So it was better.
Yeah. I mean, just I can't prove it, but the experience was everything.
We don't have the receipts. But
we don't have the receipts, but we experienced it, and if you have a chance to do that, we would recommend doing that.
Also, the line during the fireworks was like non-existent. We practically walked on with the fast lane people.
Your white flag, you scurvy scum, and bring in Hackensack's cannon.
No, por favor,
Have a little old time run with old Bill, eh?
As we close off this Magic Kingdom day, there's still one last thing for us to do, and that is to get a Dole Whip. All right, we got our Dole Whips. Cheers. As you can see, our day started out a little messy, a little kerflooey, if you will, but we certainly ended on a high note. We definitely made some mistakes in how we approached Hollywood Studios, but considering that it's the park that changed the most since our last visits, that's not surprising. Now, don't get me wrong, we still had fun and loved having the opportunity to do so many new rides. But I sure am glad we got to finish with Magic Kingdom though. It really cleansed our palates from the stress of the day. It also gave us a bit of a head start on our full Magic Kingdom day. Speaking of which, coming up, Mike and I spend our day at the Magic Kingdom, where we fly over Neverland, splash our way into the Briar Patch, relive the progress of the 20th century, take a cruise into the depths of the jungle, and enjoy lunch at Skipper Canteen. So, if you're not already, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss this or any of my other theme park, travel, local, or outdoor adventures. You can also find me on social media at ADBParker and on Patreon, where you can support the channel for as little as a toonie a month in exchange for some sweet perks. Also be sure to check out my merch shop, Adventure Outpost, for apparel, accessories, and more inspired by my adventures. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, have a magical week.
Nothing can stop us now. I knew somehow that we would finally make it. We've had one crazy